Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day, and every day I'm shuffling, and it's really exciting today because I've just started doing this reading for you. A builder's lorry has pulled up outside, and that's because next door the house got sold not long ago. It sold within like 2 days, and I think they're going to be doing some building work on there. So just to let you know, as we move forward, there may be some noise coming in around the channel, you know, because what's happening right now, we're building a future, there's things changing. So this is just a huge sign again of rebuilding the connection. Things being stripped down to the basics to be rebuilt better. And this really resonates with the masculine reading today because we got the base chakra card. And that's about going back to basics, you know, getting the foundation right and creating the home, which is your future, your union, your togetherness on a solid foundation. So I feel this is just another way seeing this lorry here. You know, if you can see that lorry there, outside, that red lorry. And red is also connected with Archangel Metatron and divine timing. But this is a great sign that Archangel Nathaniel is saying, this is about building the future. This is about the chaos moments that come in where everything seems to fall apart. It's all happening to fall together. So it's really exciting that they've shown me that in a visual way today. So I'm going to use 4 decks of cards. The Magic of You Oracle, the Messages from the Guides, the Keepers of the Light, and the Messenger Oracle. Beautiful card. So let's see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the connection today? And remember, I am doing a card of the day now, a tarot card of the day as well. I'm doing a little message, you know, for you guys, a minute long, and then I'm putting the card itself to music on TikTok. So just a little video about that, explaining that as well. The energy around the divine feminines today, please, angels. There we go. And the energy around the divine masculines. I love it when they jump like this. It's so powerful. The energy, please, angels, around the connection. Thank you. Wow, we've got the wolf again there. The energy around the divine feminines. The energy around the divine feminines. What do we need to know? And the energy around the divine masculines. The energy around the masculines. Let's get a clear card, please, angels. Clear card for the masculines. Clear card for the masculines. There we go. 2 cards. I love it how we've got more cards today for the connection because, again, it's the connection that's being made strong right now. The energy around the connection, the energy around the divine feminines, and the energy around the divine masculine. Wow, very powerful. What's the energy, please, angels, around the connection today? There it is. The energy around the divine feminines and the energy around the divine masculines today. Wow. Powerful stuff. Okay, so we just grab that card. That's the card for the connection. So we're going to start today with the masculines because I'm really feeling the power around the masculines. You know, they've got that king energy. So yeah, look at this for the masculine today. We've got Lord Ganesh. So Lord Ganesh is coming through again, and he's saying, I'm around the masculines right now because I'm creating the way to lead to infinite abundance. It says obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So the spiritual support around your connection is increasing, and the spiritual support around your masculine is getting more and more, so they can see and feel and understand. And you know, they are going through a big awakening right now within their own self with their psychic side. So they're being, you know, they're becoming more open to hearing messages, guidance, receiving signs, synchronicities. They're hearing voices, they're connecting with you more in the 5D realm. And Lord Ganesh is helping with that too, to create the way forward, to bring in infinite abundance. So what that really means is when you guys are together, it's going to feel beautiful. It's going to be abundant and rich in all things: love, money, success, opportunities, health. You're going to have the best life together. And we've got to make the sacrifice. So the masculines know what they need to do. You know, they need to make that sacrifice. And that means sacrificing the old to bring in the new. The masculines, you know, they have to sacrifice what they've had. And what that means is the comfort zone. You know, they're not going to miss out on anything when they're with you because you're everything to them. but they may have built up a life for themselves. They may have kids, they may have money in the bank, a car in the drive, a nice house, respect from their peers, people around them. And they're worried about losing those things. But they know they have to make the sacrifice to be happy. And we've got need and necessity. So, the need, they have a need for you. And it's also a necessity. So what this means is, it's okay for them to need you. But they are saying to you, I don't just need you, it's necessary for me to be with you. It's part of God's plan. It's part of the higher power. It's part of the bigger picture. And this is the yin and yang energy. And we've got this gorgeous eagle here, and we've got the light and the dark. And I love that. We've got the sun and the moon, the light and the dark, the yin and the yang. We've also got that energy of, the stag there and the third eye opening and the psychic self. So this is remembering that we go through the darkness to find the light. And the masculines are going through a bit of a dark night right now. They're having a dark night of the soul where they're coming to realizations and understandings. They may be having sleepless nights. They may be going through arguments at home, at work. There's all this pressure. And we've got possessed self-confidence. So what the masculines are learning right now is to take back their power, to tune in with their self-confidence so they can possess that energy and embrace it and turn it to their advantage. So they can use this self-confidence to their advantage to get things done. So the masculine is saying to you, I've made a sacrifice in the past and I've missed out on our love, but I'm not going to miss out any longer. I now possess the self-confidence to get this done and do it right. So he's showing you he's stepping into his power every step of the way. And we've got vertigo. And vertigo, could be a fear of heights. So it could be about the way that sometimes he's afraid to see things from a higher perspective, because he's afraid to look a bit clearer and see things a bit closer. But the vertigo energy here is nausea, disorientation, things changing. And he says, whatever you choose, it will be correct. And you're being reminded of that. Whatever we choose, it's correct. It's the right path. It's the right way to go. So as a divine feminine, we struggle because we think the masculines are doing it wrong. We think they're making the wrong choices, or they're not doing it the right way because we expect it to be our way. And you're being reminded that that's another reason why our divine masculine is our greatest teacher, because they teach us to see things from a different point of view, to realise that things happen differently to how we can expect them, because it's our own expectations that bring in disappointment and pain. So the angels are saying to you, trust the journey. It is all as it's meant to be. If you think they're going the wrong way, it will always lead them in the right direction. The masculines are choosing the right path. And this is very powerful because today's tarot reading was about choosing your battles and responding with love. And he's saying, whatever I choose, it will be correct because it's the right thing for him and it's the right thing for you. So trust that all paths lead home. Everything moves you where you're meant to be in the right way. And remember, when I say he, I'm channeling divine masculine energy. Your masculine may be a woman. So always take the messages how they resonate with you. It's just easier for me to channel he and she. So this is saying to you here, he is on his way. He may be feeling a bit dizzy today, a bit disorientated, maybe a bit sick, because things are changing. And we've got transform the way you see. And this is another reason why he may be feeling a bit nauseous, because the way he's seen the situation is changing. He's rising up. And when we rise up, then we do get a little bit nauseous because our vibration is shifting. That's why so many of you may have been experiencing real ascension symptoms where you feel off balance, or maybe you've had flu-like symptoms because you've been raising your vibration. And this is what your masculine is showing you. I'm seeing through the 3D and the 5D. I'm starting to see through the 3D illusion, to use my psychic senses, to become clair aware. And he's transforming the way he sees things. So things are changing in his life. And we've got commune with the source. So we've got the number 17 there. You're on the right path. So the real message coming through here is the masculines right now are on the right path because they are connecting with source. They're receiving guidance from heaven. They're realising who they are and why they've come. And they're taking control of that. And Lord Ganesh is right by their side. So I feel the source they're connecting with today is actually Lord Ganesh. For the energy around the connection, we've got Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. It says, share your gift with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you're both being guided. You're both receiving waves of guidance and inspiration. And Paul the Venetian is bringing in power. And we've got Hilarion, divine healing. Honour your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So you're being reminded that your connection is about helping and healing others. It's about being a light to the world. So we have to recharge our energy and replenish that energy through separation and times apart to be able to give back to the world. And we've got Jesus coming through. Forgiveness. It says you are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. So this is why we've come. And I feel this is a big message that, your masculine is on the right path right now. So you have to forgive the way they're doing things because it's the right way for them, for their journey, for their learning and growth. And it's the right way for you, for your learning and your growth. Father healing is possible at this time. This is really beautiful because, we got the Father healing card coming out earlier. So the message is saying to you, Father healing is possible at this time. You can connect with Source and the angels and your higher power. You can feel loved regardless of what's going on because that's why we've come. So forgive your twin and feel the power of it all because there's a cosmic gateway opening. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So there's miracles coming in right now. And Horus is also connected with eagle energy and power. So if you start seeing eagles, this is why. You're being reminded your journey is manifesting and building. If you see red vehicles, red lorries, it's a sign that your journey is building. Miracles are coming, changes, things happening to move things ahead. And we've got Isis, miracle, magical, manifesting. It says your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So don't lose your focus. Don't let anything knock you off your path. Don't be in fear about the way things are happening, when it's going to happen. Don't worry about what people are saying around you. Don't take things personally. An ascension, Seraphus Bay, says move into your true self. Rise above the situation and the darkness because the light is here. The light is here. So the message for you is there's miraculous changes. Again, they're giving me the word marriage. There's miraculous changes. There's changes coming in marriages. There's changes coming in karmic situations to move things ahead. So you have to seek the lesson through the illusion. So whatever's going on, there's a lesson there and a blessing. And it's no coincidence that this house next door is being sold after all these years. We've moved in and all of a sudden this house goes up for sale next door and they're going to be doing building work on it. I mean, what are the odds of that? This is a street that's very quiet and not much goes on here. And now there's going to be hectic chaos happening next door. Why? Because it's all a sign of things to come, things changing. And when you tap in with the wolf spirit, your intuition, your telepathic connection with your twin, your 5D cosmic gateway, then you realise that this is all happening now. There's lessons in all things. So seek the lesson and surrender to the flow. So look at this again. We've got this gorgeous autumn leaf and we've got ladybird. Ladybirds are about luck being on your side and leaves are about the fall, things falling away, releasing, not being afraid of the changes to come, and follow the moon. So the moon is knowing that we're being guided and, it's all about your intuition, your psychic power. It's about seeing through the illusion. It's about tapping in with your intuition and reflecting on what's to come. Reflecting on the past, healing that, forgiving everything and feeling free. And seek your answers within. So remember, the answers are already within you. You know your truth. You are a psychic being. And embrace the masculine. So the masculine is embracing that part of themselves. And this is the divine feminine embracing the masculine's journey. Embracing the way things are, feeling at one with things, and feel joy in all you do. And I've got angel bumps because this was the divine feminine reading. Pretty much about this. find joy in all things, feel joy in all that you do, because that's an epiphany. It says reveal your gifts in the physical world. So don't be afraid to shine, to be you. Remember your power. Very beautiful reading today. So the energy around the divine feminine, we've got Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. And this is why you're receiving ear chakra activation and you're going through ascension and you're feeling all these things, because you're receiving downloads and understanding of what this connection is. Epiphanies, aha moments, those moments where you have angel bumps because you think, wow, it's finally making sense. Truth is being revealed to you. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. And you're going through ascension right now. You're connecting through the cosmic gateway. There's things happening around you to show you the truth. And if you aren't receiving those messages, they're thrown in your face, like this builder's lorry here that's saying there's change happening whether you want it or not. And I love that for the feminine we've got Lady Venus, because the feminine energy is from Venus and the masculine energy is from Mars. And that's why sometimes Venetians and Martians don't really understand each other's journeys or get what's going on, because you don't understand each other's language. But this is a universal language of love, which means you don't need to understand it through the mind. You need to understand it through the heart by feeling it in the heart. And look at this. We've got Joan of Arc for the divine feminine. This card hasn't come out for a while. Joan of Arc is the voice of truth. And Joan of Arc is the warrior spirit within you. Stand strong and focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So this is about you being you. Who cares what people think, divine feminine? Stand your ground, do you. It's time to shine your light and love that you are different. So be yourself. You are different than everybody else. You are different from that karmic partner, from the people they're spending time with. You are you. And nobody can take your place. Your beliefs are right for you. So remember what you believe is right for you. So if you feel like you want to break from this journey, then do what's right for you. A lot of people go away from the journey and come back to it because you realise you can't ever move on from your twin. You can try, but they live in you because you are one. But do what feels right. If it feels right to block them, block them. Obviously I guide otherwise for the higher good of the journey, but do what feels right in the moment. If you're thinking about blocking them, by the way, blocking doesn't really serve anything, because we have to unblock them to move towards union. So instead, create a natural boundary. And that natural boundary is self-love, self-care, working on you, moving away from the fear and the struggle and focusing on love. And Lavaria, let love grow. So create an environment within you where the love can grow, where you can embrace the masculine energy, where you can feel what you feel and be okay with that, realising that there's a lesson in all things and you are safe and your love is growing right now. So the angels are saying to you, this love is growing, it's expanding, it's getting stronger. And if there's a karmic partner around or something else going on, that's a valuable lesson for your union. It's a catalyst to your growth. It's a catalyst to where you're meant to be, because all paths lead home. So things are happening to make big changes in your life. So if you start seeing building work, and I spoke about this in the September reading. I spoke about Archangel Nathaniel and Lord Ganesh bringing things up to the surface. So if you're seeing rubble, diggers, lorries with building work on, if you're seeing things happening, changes coming into your life, and collectively they're showing that to me here and now to give you that message. Change is coming for you, and change is good. And that means you're going to be building a more secure, solid, bigger, better foundation. It's going to be built on rock and stone, not sand that can get washed away. So trust the love. Lord Ganesh is here saying to you, I am helping you to move towards infinite abundance. The obstacles are being removed, spiritual support is all around you, and your connection is increasing because the love will grow. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.